Alrighty, folks, home title theft and deed fraud are a growing epidemic within the United States. Properties are being stolen and used for their equity. Even if a county recorder knows a document is fake, the county is legally required to record it. Between the gaps in our legal system and the expansion of the internet and public record availability, these crimes are getting easier and easier to commit, and victims generally don't know about it until it's too late. Here to tell us how to protect yourself, your home, is Emmy Award-winning investigative reporter John Sommer. Welcome to you, John. John, tell us what exactly is title fraud and house stealing, and what information have you found during your investigations that will help the folks?
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Great to be with you. And by the way, you do just wonderful work. So I'm just very pleased to be on your show. Title theft or deed theft or house stealing or whatever you want to call it, it's basically all the same thing. What the criminal does is they are able to duplicate the title to your home or your property, because it doesn't have to be a home. It could be a piece of property. It could be an Airbnb, grandma's house, condo, whatever. And they are able to transfer the title into their name. And then once they do that, they can extract the value. And Eric, they don't have to sell the house. They can take out a loan or multiple loans. And then by the time that they're able to do this dirty deed, they're gone. And the homeowner never knows about it until the loan company or somebody that bought the property comes along and says, well, I have your property. And the homeowner goes, well, I didn't know about this. So it's a really stealth kind of a crime right now, and it's growing. And, a lot of law enforcement departments
so many people,
don't really even know about this.
So many people, and I know it's legit, and I'm just blown away in this day and age that people can just go in and steal a title, like just rewrite a title and make it their own, and then go ahead and sell it. Are the banks not checking? Where's the breakdown?
Well, the breakdown is basically in just being able to monitor the title. And as you mentioned in the intro here, the local county clerk or whatever can't ask if somebody transfers the title. It's so easy, Eric, to go online right now with the internet, with artificial intelligence, and be able to create the paperwork to transfer the title. And the homeowner will never know it until it's way too late. And the county clerk can't ask about it either. You need a monitoring service to be able to monitor your title, and because you can't do it.
No. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's mind-boggling that someone can take an asset away from you that valuable.
Yeah.
John, you're offering a special for our viewers right now. Tell us about it. Promo code Bolling, and what happens?
So the company that I really recommend, and these are the pioneers in the industry, is Home Title Lock. Go to their website, do your own due diligence. Don't take my word for it, and look at the stories on there and so on. And there was a promo. Eric, it is, let's see here, Bolling.
Bolling.
Ironically, it's your
Spell
name.
it the right way, Bolling. Get the promo.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Go on the website, check it out. It's not expensive. It's peace of mind, and just do it.
Yes, sir.
It's just one basic thing that don't need to think about as far as
it's incredible.
Times in your life.
Likely your biggest asset, probably even bigger than your bank account.
Yes.
Sitting there for the taking. Yep. Yep.
Yes.
John, I got to jump. I appreciate your time. John Sommer, everyone, HomeTitleLock.com. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, folks, our next guest brings all the latest updates on the Mexican government and the cartels. You know who it is. El Blue, our good friend El Blue. Cartels usually stick to threatening Mexican government officials, but they've expanded to the U.S. government. In Los Cabos, Mexico, the Sinaloa Cartel has placed a banner threatening Cash Patel due to the dismantling of the Sinaloa Cartel drug labs. The banner just out in full display. Here to tell us more is RAV border correspondent Oscar El Blue Ramirez. Tell us about this banner and the significance of him threatening the FBI director. Wow.
Yes, Eric, this banner was discovered just a couple of days ago, in Baja California Sur in Los Cabos, where, basically, the banner was put out around 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. And the top three names on this banner, it is concerning. There's two things that are concerning. One of them was a threat to Terry Cole, that he's a DEA agent. The other one, it was Ronald Johnson, that is an ambassador of Mexico in the United States. And the third one, it was FBI Director Kash Patel. Then later on, they put a threat also to the Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum, and Omar Garcia Harfuch, that is a security chief. But also, they threat the population of American citizens in Los Cabos. If they do not, it's a threat directly to these three, U.S. officials, that if they do not stop the dismantling of laboratories in Mexico, and also if they do not continue to let the guns flow from El Paso to Juarez, there's a retaliation not only to U.S. citizens, but there is a deep message to these three governmental officials that I just mentioned, Eric.
So let's get this straight here so the folks understand. The cartels, the Sinaloa Cartel, is threatening our FBI director, a DEA agent, and the ambassador to Mexico. But if they don't comply and allow the arms and whatever else they want, the trafficking to happen, if those folks don't comply, then American citizens in Cabo San Lucas are at risk for what? What are they going to do?
Well, there's a retaliation. We don't know what they are threatening to do, but they clearly sent a message to U.S. citizens. And this is a huge hit to the cartel, Eric. Just a couple of days ago, it was reported by the Department of Treasury that 12 companies were discovered, and they're on the loop, and they are going to be shut down because they were providing precursors in substances, illegal substances, for the creation and construction of fentanyl to Los Cabos, that is the fraction of the Sinaloa Cartel. After this, the banner was released on the next day. These companies also, there was signalized 8 individuals on these companies that they were running, and they were letting the precursors and the substances to get to the cartel leaders of Los Cabos, and from there, the construction of illegal substances to smuggling, to traffic into the United States of America. After this was informed by the Department of Treasury, this cartel banner came up. And, the most concerning thing about it is that on the top 3 names, you don't see the Mexican president. The top 3 names, it is Ronald Johnson, it is Terry Cole, and it is Kash Patel. It clearly knows, and the cartel clearly knows, that they're getting hit really bad on the pockets, and they are being discovered. And not only that, they're stopping the guns from coming in from El Paso to Juarez. That was one of the things that it was concerning for the cartel and the organized crime.
Oscar, I've been doing the economics thing for quite a while. I would say that Mexico has probably 3 dominant industries. One would be oil. Another one would be, let's call it agriculture / produce. You guys grow a lot of produce and send it into the United States. You drill a lot of oil and send it to the United States. And the third biggest, maybe even bigger than the produce, would be tourism. When they threaten all Americans in Cabo San Lucas, the message has got to get out. And it's a message from Oscar Ramirez, from the cartels through Oscar to the American people. Don't go to Mexico. You want to change things? Hey, Sheinbaum, you want your economy to do a little better? Then stop allowing the cartels to threaten Americans, and maybe we'll come back to Mexico for vacations. Right now, people are afraid to do it. Is it wise for an American family to pick up and go to one of these cities, knowing very well these cartels are willing to use American citizens as barter? What do you think?
Eric, as this moment right now, I have been receiving thousands of messages from citizens that they live actually in Cabo, and they're actually confirming this. There's a couple of journalists that they have been bold enough, encouraged enough to come out and to say this information, that these banners were put out, but immediately they were removed by the government of Los Cabos and San Jose. Why they were immediately removed? Because they know that if this information gets out, it is going to cause a lot of panic in the population in Cabo, and also tourism is going to affect them greatly. You got the Baja Mil, that is a great event of off-road, trucks coming in the next year. You don't want that to be affected. Also, you don't want the government of Mexico to be completely in direction of this particular location. But the number one thing that I think that the cartel is sending, it is that, you guys are hitting us really bad on dismantling our laboratories. These 12 companies that were just recently discovered by the Department of Treasury is a huge low blow to them, because it is where they were getting the precursors and the substances to create fentanyl. So this, never in history, Eric, the Trump administration, it is doing something that never in history it has been done. And this is a sign of desperation of the cartels and the organized crime, just threatening 3 governmental officials from the United States of America.
Yeah, not just 3, though. One was the FBI director. Very quickly, Oscar, just a few seconds. Do you think they put Scheinbaum on that list just as a diversionary tactic?
I think that they put her on that list just to let her know, you know what, if you do not do something about it, we're going to continue to put this fear tactic, cartel banners to scare the population and to basically scare tourism from coming into the location. So it's basically putting pressure on Scheinbaum and doing something about it. But Scheinbaum is pinned to the wall right now.
She'll get
she
the
doesn't
pressure,
have
Oscar.
nobody.
She's going to get the pressure because just about everyone you talk to, they used to go on vacation, bring your family to Mexico, here, there, Cabo, Cancun, other cities in Mexico. No one wants to go there anymore. Everyone's afraid of a cartel member coming up to the beach and kidnapping or killing your family. They'll learn. They're going to figure it out. Maybe they're going to figure it out after they FAFO, is that how they say it? I won't say it. The control room's right now holding their breath. I won't say it, Oscar. But they've FA'd and they're going to find out FO. So, Oscar Ramirez, appreciate your time and stay safe, my friend. Stay safe.
Thank you so much, Eric.
All right, folks. Back in 2.5 minutes.